What's good, everybody, and welcome to Syphonline for another week of All the Way Live right here on the SilentRisings Network. First off, let me apologize for the brief hiatus we've taken. There was technical difficulties in the last couple of weeks with equipment and whatnot. Not to mention heavily booked with a lot of different ventures and things coming up here for spring. But we're back, and we're here to kick it. As you can see, we didn't start the show with any bells and whistles this week. Well, that's because I wanted to keep it a little bit more down to earth for you guys. Kind of, I don't want to say in protest, but says something about what YouTube's been doing lately. Really taking the power out of the small YouTubers' hands and killing the community in a way. The interaction is down now because of the new interface that they're using. I think it's sad, because YouTube was onto a good thing, and usually once corporate money starts getting involved, they mess things up. But it doesn't take away from the support you guys have given and the community that's been built up here in the last couple of weeks. Still got y'all in my heart, always thinking about you guys. And I can only sincerely hope that a new platform comes up that'll compete with YouTube. Because right now, with them trying to drive out the communities and networking and whatnot, I think it's really hurting the site. Also, a couple of weeks ago, we did touch on the fact that there are some new projects coming up, possibly at My Fly Chronicles 2, a home team project in the works. We decided those projects will come later, as we've been putting our heart and soul into lip sync karaoke lately. Lip sync karaoke is a free promotional album we're going to put out. We worked with a lot of wonderful producers from around the world. And I'm happy to say that we're probably about 75–80% complete with the project. We hope to have it released by mid-February so y'all can jam to it. So I've already had a couple of people asking me what lip sync karaoke means and why the album is named that. Well, lip sync karaoke is a term. We're doing a showcase, and not gonna lie, there's a lot of local showcases that you go to where you're gonna find a lot of artists who really mimic a lot of styles that are out there. Now, there's nothing wrong with being influenced by a certain artist or a certain sound or whatnot. But when you're copying everything that's out there, I don't know what to tell you, bruh. I mean, it's just not appealing to me. I mean, it's already out there, so why would I listen to you if this guy already sounds like that? So for a moment, it really felt like the scene was nothing but karaoke. The lip sync part comes from something beyond local showcases, because I see this at all levels. Even the big players on the big networks who do these live concerts or whatnot, they're guilty of it too. And that's rapping like half their song. You know what I mean? Like getting winded, so winded that they can't even rap half the lyrics in the lyrics. They have the lyrics all up in the background doing the work for them. The hooks, they can't even recite the hooks, whatnot. And I'm just like, yo, what is this trash? This might as well just be lip sync, So I have to say, overall, lip sync karaoke stems from a lot of the negative tendencies I was seeing. And it kind of kept it in mind that when we made this new album, it had to be something totally opposite than that. I definitely had to sound like something nobody was really doing out there. Not for the sake of saying, oh, we're different and we're original, but just because it's fun to blaze your own path, and it's fun to experiment and think outside the lines, to really put yourself outside that box and create something new. I'm excited. I'm excited about this project. It feels like a growing experience from Blue Magic. It feels like a totally different vibe, but more the same. I hope that makes sense. It'll make more sense when you listen to it, though. But like I said, mid-February, we plan on releasing that joint. And that should coincide with the album release party, which we're having at The Haven, February 11th. I'm looking forward to this concert. I think it's going to be our best one yet. Our lineup between Blue Magic and Lip Sync Karaoke should be extremely dynamic. And it's a lineup that a lot of our fans have never heard before. And I take a lot of pride in that, because we've had fans that have been supporting us for 2-3 years now. Some of y'all have been to almost all of our shows, which really means a lot. So anytime I get the opportunity to mix things up and make things new for the fans we have and have had, I'm always excited about that. Not to mention, I'm thinking this concert is probably really going to test the old lung capacity, because I'm thinking we might go for an hour set. You know, a lot of local artists wouldn't dream of doing that, but I think we're to a point where we can. We've done 30-minute sets, 45-minute sets with no problem. So if the big boys are doing 1 and 2 hour sets, there should be no reason why we're not following in those footsteps right now. So I'm 1 and 2 on football predictions. You know, a couple of weeks ago we had people interested in my football picks and seeing what was running through my head as I was watching the season. You know, I predicted Packers, Patriots. You know, Patriots made it, Packers didn't. But, you know, they put up a hell of a fight, and honestly, I can't say I'm surprised, because by the time the Giants and the Packers played, man, that defense was looking right for the Giants. Defensive line was looking to prove a little something. Gotta give a shout out to my big homie Ahad, always talking soccer with me over from England. And I gotta say, Barcelona, baby, there's just no beating them right now. One last thing I wanted to touch on before I get out of here, something that's been taking up a little bit of my time here in the last couple of weeks, is the new Star Wars: The Old Republic. Decided to check that out, jumped in with SilentRisings, and I gotta say it's been incredibly impressive. It's easily the best MMO I've ever played. Not so much because of the content, whatnot. It's not like I'm a Star Wars fanboy, and this game automatically is the shit because of its content. But really because they took all the nuances of other MMOs and they fixed them. And not only that, they really catered to the RPG part of the MMORPG genre, which I thought was incredibly lacking, and something I didn't really think about until I saw the way BioWare implemented it with this game. It's been a lot of fun. It's always fun PvPing with Mind. He just loves to punish kids, so that's always a fun aspect to see him get down. And I would definitely recommend this joint for anybody who's interested in getting into the MMO genre, or anybody who just wants to play a dope game, you know? Alright, so I'm going to cut it short this week. Like I said, no bells and whistles this week. This one was straight up me getting some things off the mind that's been going on the last couple of weeks and sharing them with the people I love the most, you, the viewers. I hope that the whole YouTube situation recently hasn't disheartened people from staying active, from putting up cool videos, and just from keeping in touch. You know, you guys make it work. Without you guys, it's nothing. As always, make sure to tune into Lively's Productions for that Rogue Versus. And don't forget to leave comments, PMs, messages, questions, anything you got for me, send it my way. Alright, I'm out of here.